Have you ever heard of TikTok?
Tic-tac-toe, a winner.
Of course you have, you troglodyte. Frankie, it's all right. Today we're going on a deep dive into a few TikTok weirdos. We've made videos like this in the past. If you enjoy this and you want to see more, there are more out there. We'll have them linked down below, cards, whatever. Unless we forget, we most likely will. Only it's Golden Girl. Bruh. Firstly, we'll be talking about 19-year-old TikToker and OF creator, Katie Robertson. Not from Duck Dynasty, okay? Different Robertson family. Have you ever been tempted to stretch the truth for likes and followers and subscribers? Maybe exaggerate a story to make it more interesting? For most of us, that seems irreprehensible. All right, we would never do that. We would never lie. We would never put our morals behind our potential to succeed, right? You bastards. Now say what you want in regard to that, but for most of us, the idea of fabricating a relationship with a celebrity or posting inappropriate content with or about our parents is unthinkable. But for Katie Robertson, that is the path to viral fame. All right, guys. I mean, there is a lot of crazy shit. We have an image in this doc of Katie Robertson that's just staring at me, and I can't show it on YouTube, but it is horrible. I don't know who put it in here or why, but they should remove that. I don't like looking at this. These are destructive impulses we're gonna be covering with Miss Katie Robertson, or whatever the fuck her name is. Katie's been posting on social media for quite some time, over a year. She's 19 years old. She's had a few thousand followers a few different times on Instagram, but her content gets deleted. I wonder why. Really, I don't know what's going on her social media. There's a couple profiles with a lot of followers that I think are fake. I'm not really sure, but Katie made some shocking claims recently that went viral for their improbability. She went on a podcast and claimed that she had slept with Tommy Fury whilst on a trip in Dubai during the time that Tommy was with his then fiance, Molly May.
He cheated on Molly May with you?
Yeah.
So wait, are you the reason why they broke up?
Part of the reason, yeah.
And the three other girls.
And I got the photo to show.
This person, this is Tommy Fury, by the way, the guy who boxes. He's a boxer. He's the nephew of Tyson Fury or something. I really don't know. When Katie is introduced at the start of the podcast, they show her Instagram tag on screen, but they link a different one in the description, and both of them have been deleted, so I really don't know what the fuck's going on there. She claimed that in May of this year, she was in Dubai at a Drift nightclub and met Mr. Fury while he was partying with CB, Chris Brown. My boy. Just kidding. I will never forget what you did to Rihanna, you fucking piece of shit. But he does backflips and stuff, so it's okay. I'm just kidding. It's a joke, but you know, it's meant to be. Anyways, Tommy Fury not only allegedly slept with her while on this trip, but also 3 other girls, according to Katie.
There was a thing back in May this year, but Tommy was in Dubai for work.
So he was still dating
with Chris
her.
Brown. Yeah, still dating. And he'd 3 birds plus me.
There's a video of Tommy getting his face pushed by a girl during the party, so maybe he was flirting with her and got rejected. I'm not really sure. He seems like an egomaniacal freakazoid. God, I love crazy stuff like this. Drama! Katie says that there is a picture of her and Tommy together and that Tommy even took a video of her while they were intimate.
Did it, we recorded it, the tape, and I said, can I post it? It was like, if me and Molly ever break up, yeah, you can, and now I've gone and posted it. So
you've posted,
and I can never get like done for it because obviously his face is POV. But we got a nice selfie together and we flew home first class.
Katie believes that she is a part of the reason that Tommy and Molly May broke up, and says that Tommy has even confirmed that he's cheated on Molly, apparently with her. So that's pretty wild.
Wait, is he still with her?
He was still with her at that time.
He's not with her now though?
No.
Okay.
And he's reported he's cheated.
He put a massive thing out saying that he didn't cheat.
Well, the
clearly
proof
he's
is
lying.
there.
And here's the kicker though, and one of the reasons we're making this video, Katie is making up essentially everything that she's claiming. Upon closer examination, Robertson's story lacks corroborating evidence, just entirely. So if you want to believe her, if she seems like a trustworthy person, then you can, but beyond that, there is literally nothing that can prove that this is actually true. No witnesses have come forward to substantiate her claims. No photographic evidence, no video evidence has surfaced to support her account. There's no digital trail. There's no text messages or social media interactions between her and Tommy Fury. There's almost no credibility in her actions, to be honest, or her claim of actions. Katie on the podcast said that Tommy confirmed the cheating was real, but immediately got fact-checked by one of the hosts who said he put out a statement that he hadn't cheated.
He was still with her at that time.
He's not with her now though?
No.
Okay.
And he's reported he's cheated.
He put a massive thing out saying that he didn't cheat.
He was horrified by the false allegations. He even said in an interview that he made the last chapter of his new book about the allegations and denying them, which is a good way to sell your book, to be honest. Great way to sell your book. I really like that method of book sales there. Sorry, Petey. You both got to get down. I'm horrified you would claim such a thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. He seems like not a very good, trustworthy guy. He seems like he likes to get around. He's been punched in the head a lot too. Not a good way to be a trustworthy person. It seems like they go crazy a lot. This podcast episode aired on November 10th, and Katie said that this happened in May of this year, but the clip of Tommy Fury and Chris Brown partying and Tommy getting pushed by girls from 2023. So it isn't anywhere near where Katie claims anything happened. She also says that Tommy said that she could post the video if he ever broke up with Molly, but I just, as a reasonable man, cannot fathom a world in which someone would willingly record themselves cheating on their fiance and the mother of their child and then tell to the girl they're cheating with that, yeah, you can post it one day when this is broken up. You know, it's all chill, bro, because it's like, we're not together anymore, so it's fine. Even though it was recorded when you were allegedly.
We recorded it, the tape, and I said, can I post it? It was like, if me and Molly ever break up, yeah, you can, and now I've gone and posted it.
That's insane. Some other potential evidence that this just didn't even happen is that World Travel Magazine put out an article in October of 2023 talking about Drift, the club where this supposedly all went down at, taking seasonal summer hiatuses. So it may not have even been open at that time, but maybe it is. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Fairly appalling behavior, very strange. She wasn't just lying about events that had happened. She was doing it and almost kind of bragging about it on a podcast. Just so strange. She's really glad to be a homewrecker and just lie about that. It seems like lying about being a homewrecker. That's a weird thing to lie about and be proud of. Katie also posted a video claiming to prove that she'd been with Tommy, and a lot of people believe it's just AI or Photoshop and that it was computer generated. It looks like a computer. It just seems like rage bait to me, right? She's just trying to say some outrageous claims about someone much more popular than herself. And the claims aren't even like bad. It's just I slept with him and I'm awesome and I'm the reason that Molly May and him broke up. It's a weird thing to brag about and try to build your career off of, in all honesty. I mean, maybe that's just me though. I don't know.
I don't normally get involved in TikTok drama, but guys, there is no way you lot are believing that that is him. Come on. Really? He's got, the nose is completely different. The nose is completely different for one. The hairline isn't the same. The beard's not the same. Well, I know he could have had a shave, but the ear's not the shave. It doesn't even look like him. Like, it's not him. How are you actually believing this is real?
This apparently worked though, because there's now an Instagram page with 500,000 followers and a Twitter page full of with 250,000 followers, and that Twitter page only had 800 when the podcast episode premiered. So she's blown up massively. Now there is a very weird rabbit hole beyond just this strange, nonsensical lying and an odd way to promote your OnlyFans. There's unlimited ways to promote your OnlyFans. This is definitely not a great one, to be honest. She makes content that borders on incestuous with her father. Like this video, for example.
I'll crawl like a kitten. Meow. Meow. You're not interested. When did that Amazon parcel come? Meow. I'll be like a cat, just like what I sell, Dad. A pussy cat.
There is a video of her with her dad sleeping on the couch in which she's stuck a... There are several other videos that she's made with the text "Dad has no side eye" on screen, in which she is trying to imply or bait her dad into looking at her body. Very odd. There's also a ton of videos of her stripping down next to her sleeping father, which is so fucking weird. So uncomfortable and so weird. Why in public though? Aren't there children around? Weird. Not a fan of Katie Robertson's content, I'm gonna be honest. Not a fan, guys. Even though I look like I'm probably a fan. I got glasses. Have you noticed? I've been wearing them a lot lately. Oh my God, I can't see. I'm blind. I didn't realize I was blind. I've been getting horrible, constant, never-ending migraines, and these help. Well, this is the first day, but these are, I can see when I wear these, so I'm very grateful that I went to the eye doctor, that Christina made me go to the eye doctor, to be honest. But I look like a call leader. I literally told them to get the ugliest ones they had, and if there's any that could make me look like David Koresh, get those, and that's kind of what I was going for. So this woman's poor father, a teacher, by the way, was allegedly fired because of this content, because kids at school would play her videos at assemblies, and she said that in the original interview and on the Sinners podcast in late November.
Got fired for you putting knickers on his head.
Yeah, because basically the kids in school used to watch it and be like, "Is this my dad?" And then. Yeah, in like an assembly, kids like when they came up to like show stuff as a like
so what?
rewards.
He didn't beat you for this, no?
He was not happy.
Fucking crazy. Apparently, her father was also 6 months away from retirement. You know, a hallmark achievement for most people. But she acts like that's just a silly, whimsical thing. What a terrible piece of shit.
But he was going to retire in 6 months anyway, so I was just like helping him out.
Have you rebirthed him since?
How does he go about his day-to-day life if like he can't even like I know myself, right? If I go into like a supermarket or anywhere, like people stop me every 3 seconds for pictures, like that must be so bad for your dad.
Hey, girl.
No,
I'm being serious.
He doesn't mind, you know. He doesn't get stopped. Like he's not known, and we can't be seen together. Otherwise, they'll be shouting our names.
On the Sinners podcast, there was even another OnlyFans model that can't see her side of things. It's perfectly rational. She doesn't think that involving her parents in what she's doing is a good idea. She doesn't even talk about what she does to her parents, which I feel like is probably good, right? You know, I don't really talk to my parents about what I'm doing, and I'm not doing anything weird and incestuous. So, you know, very odd. What a strange world we live in.
I'm trying to be like open-minded here and try and see like your side of things, but I really can't. Like no amount of money is gonna make me like. I don't want to like say something that's like criminalizing, but like if a man did that to a woman, like they'd probably have jail time. Like they so messed up. Like I don't like. I hate that like all OF girls are like associated with this crap. Like I think it's disgusting.
Public reaction, as you can imagine, swift, mostly negative. People are fucking disgusted and concerned, rightfully so. This woman is the ultimate example of just being fucking stupid and getting a taste of fame and treating long-term stability for a short-term reward. So you probably saw her face like, oh, I'm the girl who got Molly May to break up with Tommy Rotten, or whatever the fuck. And then the rabbit hole is the fact that she's making strange, borderline incestuous content with her father. Very gross and foundationally revolting. And that is the basis of her personality. So, yes. Stinkmaster Boy Wonder. A man named Isaac, known online as Fluff Dumpster, believes he has unlocked the secret to irresistible attraction, pheromone maxing.
Lots of trolls in the comments saying that I'm stinky. Well, in real life, I'm not stinky. And a lot of people are actually surprised often when I say that I don't shower.
His method? Abstaining from showers, deodorant, and doing the laundry for months on end. But as his odor intensifies, so do the consequences around him, from school closures due to ringworm outbreaks to a washing machine destroyed by dirty wipes. This is the rabbit hole of Fluff Dumpster.
Because he put me here. God put me on this planet so that I could teach people about pheromone maxing. Now,
welcome to another Oompaville YouTube video. Press like, guys. Take a deep breath. With me, ready? Why can't I take a deep breath? I can't even take a deep breath, dude. She's just crazy. She's crazy. Help. Have I mentioned Sour Boys yet? By the way, we have candy that I make and release. It's what I do, literally. I make it myself. I don't actually make it. We have a team locally around me that makes the candy and we sell it. We now have cheaper shipping, better shipping, it's faster, and we will soon have affordable shipping in other countries. Very soon, my friends. Like maybe the UK, I don't know. Maybe not. Just kidding. We will, for sure. This week's flavor is Mute Fruit. It has no relation whatsoever to Fallout or anything and related to Fallout. It's just a, it's a wasteland and nuclear bombs went off and there's candy we made from it. It has nothing to do with Fallout. Just like the candy we made back in July, Blood of the Covenant had nothing to do with Halo or anything, Nothing to do with Bungie or 343 or none of that. Anyways, go to sour.gg and buy some candy before it sells out. It's gonna sell out. It is just candy, but it has natural dyes, natural flavors, and is made with love and care by a tight-knit group of folks that we fucking absolutely love and we kiss them all. We don't actually. Now, pheromones. If you don't know what they are chemical signals that animals release to communicate with one another and attract mates, males, whatever. Pheromones are very important, right?
Cleveland, close the window. You're letting the stank out.
I remember hearing or reading that when a woman is on birth control or something that changes their hormones, their pheromones, and their interpretation of pheromones of the people around them change whether or not they're on birth control, because when you're on birth control, it's like you're analogously pregnant or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not a girl and I haven't done a lot of research on it, but apparently it changes your pheromones. And sometimes when people get off of their birth control, they can lose certain level of attraction with their partner, which is really interesting, I feel like, and very unfortunate for some people. That, what I just said, is scrupulously debated by science, and the role of pheromones in human communication still remains a subject of much scientific debate to this day. This guy, though, believes that if we don't shower, or he doesn't shower, or do any kind of cleansing hygiene, his body will develop a potent scent that will attract women. These are his words. I used to be a bully for what a thing, but now I'm only bullied for being a pheromone maxer.
Fluff Dumpster claimed that after he decided to pheromone max, he was actually bullied less in school.
Helps with bullying. I used to be bullied for a lot of things. However, now I am only bullied for being a pheromone maxer, and you know, kids will say that I'm stinky, but I know deep down, you know, that I'm not.
He seems really nice. He has very likable eyes. So I feel bad for him. I really do feel bad for him. Do not bully this guy. He just needs to, he'll learn about showering soon. He'll learn that it's not gonna work. Don't bully him. He doesn't need to be bullied. Don't be mean to people, you know, unless they deserve it. Unless they're mean to someone first or something, or they do something stupid, you can be mean to them. But, or if you are mean to them, just be like, yo, it's just banner, man. You know, be mean back. I'll let you get a lick in, all right? Not like literally, but like, cause you're disgusting, but like, you know, whatever. Yeah, so Fluff Dumpster, kind of delusional, unfortunate. He's been bullied. I don't want to contribute to that in any way. He's wrong though. Scientific research contradicts the claims of Fluff Dumpster. If you didn't believe them already, science doesn't believe him either. While studies have shown that certain scents can influence social and sexual behaviors in humans, the effectiveness of pheromone maxing by not showering ever is largely disputed. Hygiene plays a crucial role in societal acceptance and attraction, and neglecting that could lead to negative outcomes in interpersonal relationships. It's very much the same as when you are antisocial, you just don't socialize with people. It's very negative. You can't do that. You will not live a happy life if you are antisocial. If you don't clean yourself and you stink like shit, you will not be accepted socially either. But in spite of the lack of scientific support, Isaac holds steadfast and strong in his beliefs. He compares his approach to a ketogenic diet for hygiene, suggesting that after a week without showering, his body odor will not significantly worsen due to the stabilization of his skin's microbiome.
If you wanted an analogy, pheromone maxing would be like a keto diet for your hygiene.
Now, I go a couple days occasionally without showering. I haven't worn deodorant in a long time. I will for special occasions or whatever, but I don't really stink that bad. I do stink. I'm not delusional. If I do stink, I'll shower. But like, there is truth to some of that, okay? Like if you don't shower, showering daily is a performative thing. You don't have to shower every single day. Using really bad soaps for you, that's probably not good, but there's a balance to it, right? One thing is not true. The ketogenic diet doesn't work for everybody, my brother in Christ. Beyond that, comment down below how you think the pheromone maxer fuels his precious temple, his body. Comment, what do you think? I'll give you 5 seconds, all right? Comment down below what you think what he fuels himself with. Couldn't get any water out. The answer is a concoction of fast food and energy drinks. Of course! Obviously, Isaac's dietary choices stem from his misguided belief that foods enhance pheromone production.
I think that's fucking stinky. Get her away from me. That's rank.
That's because I think this person might not have like the correct pheromonal diet, but that stinks.
Jesus Christ, is there fish food in it? What is that?
He's trolling. All this is not real. He's absolutely trolling in my opinion, but I'm gonna pretend that this is legit. He asserts that the food you eat also makes a difference. Fast food is more potent. Things like Red
Bull, too, they help.
His primary diet consists of the two main pheromone maxing food groups, that is fast food and energy drinks. He eats them specifically because they believe they will intensify his natural scent and in turn increase his attractiveness to potential mates. But once again, science contradicts Isaac's claims, and this is just disgusting. High sugar, high saturated fat diets without balance are terrible, and they will lead to numerous health problems, metabolic disorders, metabolic syndromes, etc. There are long-term consequences to all of this, basically. Plus, the excessive consumption of energy drinks is fucking terrible for you as well. Kidney damage, I mean, you name it, bud, it's bad. You get it balanced. Life's about balance, man, not about the ketogenic diet. He is right that poor nutrition does change the way you stink, though, and it makes you smell worse because you're extremely unhealthy. Stinking more isn't good. Unless you find someone who's into it, like a of some kind, like a stink. Is that a thing? It's gotta be a thing. I know a stink thing. Bro, I don't have that. I have a very sensitive baby nose, and like, I'm very sensitive to smells and just stinking stuff. I hate stinks. After learning all this, you probably wouldn't be surprised to then learn that Isaac, aka Fluff Dumpster, has developed some real life consequences, some health issues, including a foot infection that looks like fucking scarlet rot, a peeling tongue, which is disgusting. I mean, his foot looks crazy,
I have
dude.
been pheromone maxing my feet smell for a little while now, okay? And my mother.
I think it's,
Does anyone know why my tongue keeps doing that?
that's like amiliosis, right? That's amiliosis. Hold on. Yeah, amyloidosis. Amyloidosis? How do you say that? That fucking foot has got to be fake. This has got to be a troll. This is an extreme interpretation of attraction and very unhealthy. I assume it's a bit. I don't know if this is just someone who's turning into like a new Christian. It's a quest for love that seems to be resulting in insanity.
Biting
this.
at women is not misogynistic. Hey, listen, ladies. I often see very pretty young ladies at school. Like soon-to-be Discord kittens or women that I might simp for online.
It's got to be a bit, right? It's all a bit. It's absolutely a bit. But he's biting. Dude, he's so gross. He does have greasy hair, and that freaks me out a lot. But it's got to be a. There's no way he's Nurgle. He's literally Nurgle, living in real life. He's a plague-bearing beast of Nurgle. He has reportedly made deliberate attempts to spread ringworm among his peers, specifically the wrestling team. And ringworm, according to him, spread throughout the school.
Ringworm. Moral of the story is that if you seek the truth, you can find it. 9/11. Never give up. Never stop trying. Never lose hope.
Dude, I like this a lot. I think it's a joke, right? Also, we're wearing the same glasses. I think this is a joke.
Worm here on my neck. It's on my double chin, and then I've also got it here on my forearm.
Is that real?
I've also got it back here on this other arm. It's all over.
This doesn't seem real. I literally don't believe that this is real, but I mean, I don't believe this is real. I think this is a joke, and his mom's in on it, which makes it really funny. That seems funny. It's either biological warfare, and he'll probably go to jail, or it's just a really funny bit. I don't know. It's a rabbit hole. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is it real?
Okay, so
there's also this as well.
I have a new washing machine now. He's been using those dude wipes, and he's been insecure about flushing them and throwing them away. So he's been he's been putting them in his pants, and then when he washes his clothes, he doesn't take them out. So now my washing machine is filled with shitty baby wipes.
This cat cannot be real.
He thinks it's fucking funny. It's not funny because I'm not made of money, and I can't afford a new washing machine. So if anybody knows where I can get a cheap one, I'd really appreciate it.
That has to be a joke. I refuse to believe. I fucking refuse. But it's a constant conflict between him and his mother, the mother of Fluff Dumpster. She's kind of charismatic, to be honest. His refusal to shower, his incessant putting of dude wipes in his pants so she can wash them and ruining it. It's an unsanitary living environment. His mother attempts to enforce basic hygiene standards, and they're met with resistance. For example, this.
Mom just forced me to shower.
I was pheromone maxing for 2 weeks when my mom forced me to shower. Dude, cartoon green gas emanating from this man. His hair seems really real and gross and disgusting, so I don't know if this is legit or not. I don't believe this at all. He apparently had a poop wall.
He's drawing. He's a really good artist. Hey, bud, what are you drawing?
His mom seems so supportive.
What is that? What is that? Is that shit?
No.
Isaac, I'm telling your dad.
Don't tell my dad.
I'm telling your dad.
Don't tell my dad.
It's a bit. It's not real. It's fairly convincing, I've got to say, but I think it's just one of those rabbit holes that ends up being, it's fine to joke around about it because it's not real. It's not real. He's got fame and he's known. Shoo, man. Wow.
I'm doing the Nutty Putty Challenge, which is where you put yourself upside down and wear 10 t-shirts at the same time to experience both the upside downness of John Edwards and the inability to move at the same time. So the Nutty Putty Cave incident was something that happened in 2009 where this guy, his name was James Edward. And
John Edward.
John Edward. It's really hard to think like this. It's actually...
So that one, I don't know. This is like really hard. It's not funny, but he's talking about a cave accident that happened in 2009 where a fellow named John Jones became fatally trapped in a narrow passageway. It's a clip, and he's like doing a challenge of it, which is fucked up. You shouldn't do that. It's a disregard for a tragedy. But also kind of strange in a funny way a little bit. Just a small amount. I've got to admit, a small amount. I feel disgust, but I also feel a little bit of laughter. God rest his soul. I shouldn't laugh. I feel bad about that, to be honest. I really do. I shouldn't have said any of that, but oh well. I did. Community backlash, infections, legal issues from vandalism. Don't do what Fluff Dumpster has done. This is crazy. It can't be real. I just don't. I don't believe that it's legit. I think it's all fake and it's for a bit, which that would be good. I would really appreciate if that was the case, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of nervous. All right, you guys.